This year, for our field trip, we traveled to Agadir, Morocco. It is a developing city with a lot of agricultural activity. Because it is close to the ocean and thanks to the fish stock being regularly renewed, Agadir is the first city in terms of seaside resorts and fisheries. Economically speaking, it is also the first port in Morocco, while the country is the 18th fish producer in the world. That's why it is a perfect city to investigate sea byproduct upcycling, which is our research topic.
In 2013, for example, Morocco's fishery production reached nearly 1,246,000 tons. In the first 9 months of that same year, Morocco's seafood exports increased by 29% in weight and 13% in value. This increase is mainly due to the rise of the export of frozen food, especially octopus and sardines. 49% of the seafood exports is frozen, 23% is canned, 19% is processed into flour and oil, 4% is fresh, and 4% is partially preserved. That same year, Agadir deep sea fisheries produced 70,000 tons, whereas inshore and small-scale fishing production was 55,000 tons. 69% of the latter was directly consumed. 17% was canned, 11% was salted, and 3% was frozen.
Many studies are being done on sea product upcycling. We visited one of the research centers, which is located in the north of Agadir. This research center focuses on upcycling and commercializing sea products. It cooperates with several institutes like IPMA in Portugal and Ifremer and Idmer in France. It also has private contracts to design new products.
It has two main objectives. The first aim is completed in the control room where raw materials are stored. It is a refrigerated area where one fridge has negative temperatures and another has positive temperatures. Depending on why the treatment is done, products can undergo several different transformations. Scaling, crushing, traditional freezing or freezing by pulsed air, this method preserves 40% of the omega-3 fats contained in the product, contrary to the traditional freezing method, which damages the nutritional value of the product. Sterilization, smoking, salting, spray drying. Finally, fish fillets can be upcycled for the human consumption. They can be canned or sterilized or vacuum packaged. The manufacturer also invents recipes in order to help industries to sell their products in the best conditions.
Fish is not the only sea product which is upcycled. There are a lot of other marine organisms used by man. The most popular ones, algae, are already used as food and to produce agar-agar, a type of gelatin. A less known possibility is to produce high value-added molecules, such as pigments, carotenoids, and chlorophylls.
The second aim of the manufacturer is to upcycle waste or byproducts. Products rich in fat, such as fish skin and oil, can be upcycled in order to produce bioethanol or cooking oil. The oil needs to be purified to be exploitable. Fish bones can be transformed into flour by a hydrolyzation process and then be used as animal feed. The main byproduct is scales. They can be found in large amounts in the manufacture and are considered as waste for the moment. The laboratory cannot upcycle them, but it is doing some research to transform them into chitin or collagen. Collagen precipitates as a white substance during the scale demineralization process. Chitin can be transformed into minerals and proteins. Both chitin and collagen are used widely in cosmetics, such as skin creams.
Fish scales are an issue in Agadir. Fisheries get rid of a lot of them during production and mostly reject them into wastewater. This is not a valid solution, as we can see, because the water treatment system is not equipped to cope with this problem. Every day, around 2 tons of scale get into the water system, pulling down the effort of the city to treat wastewater. And for that reason, we decide to create Valory Scale, in order to upcycle those. As a consequence, our company's aims is first to collect scale from fisheries and then to transform them into high-value products like chitin or collagen, for instance.